Hey everybody, I'm sorry I haven't put out a video updating you guys sooner. I actually have been recording things over the last couple of weeks, but when I go to put them together, paste them together, they're just negative or depressing, and it's just not what I want to put out. It's not easy being here, to be honest, and it's really, obviously partially it's the surgery and all this medical stuff, but it's hard to be here. It's not where I want to be, number one. But then the weather is just really extreme, which is normal for here. But for somebody living in a van in an alley behind their friend's place, it kind of pushes me over the edge sometimes. It's just really hot and humid, and you're sweating all the time, or it's raining torrential rains and flooding. Oh, and this is kind of funny. I know you guys didn't tune in to hear me complain, but these are the things that are going on in my life. The laptop saga. It stopped working back in Washington, just totally dead. I brought it back here with me, obviously, and took it to a little shop up the road, and the guy was nice, and it was a minimal, what he thought was just minimal something wrong with it, and it was working fine. And so I was going to share that with you, and because it was like one of the few things that really was happy about it and was positive, and went to turn it on and completely dead again. So I talked to a friend who had a problem with her iPad and was just going on and on about how great a service she received at the Apple Store, and they helped her out, and you know yeah, so she really encouraged me to do the same, see what they could do for me. So I packed the laptop. I went to put it in a canvas bag. I was, to carry up to the store. I had to walk through a shopping center to get to it. And so I'm going to put it in the bag, and it falls out of my hand, and the edge or the corner falls, straight into my foot, and it hurt like hell. And so, hobbling up to the Apple Store, and there is a line of like 100 people waiting to get in the store, and I'm like, what the heck? And so I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh, there's a new iPhone coming out, and it must be today. So the store's packed with people, and there's this long line, and there's security guards with guns, and I don't know if you guys heard it. Probably didn't make national news, but one of the really huge malls here, actually right near my grandmother's house, and I was out there that day visiting when it happened. A guy crashed his SUV intentionally, I guess, through the doors of the Sears store, and went through the Sears store into the mall, and was driving around the mall full of people, running over those little kiosks in the middle of the mall. And yeah, so anyway, I guess my point was that's maybe why they had so much security, and plus they're selling, $1,000 phones, or they're probably even more than that now. Anyway, I'm rambling. You want to know about surgery and stuff like that. So, surgery is coming up. It was supposed to be last week, and they postponed it. It's coming up this week, Thursday, in a couple of days. I'm going to spend 2 nights in the hospital, most likely. I have a friend who just happens to be in town, is going to come and visit, so at least I'll have, a little something to break up my stay there. The hospital is very new. It's very modern. I get my own private room in the hospital with a lounge area that has a couch that pulls out into a bed, and they allow my visitors to stay the night if they want to. So it kind of almost feels like a hotel, and I get my own private bathroom. So all of that is great. I'm not too worried about the surgery. I did do a bunch of watching of YouTube videos and reading online people's experiences and the differences between the surgery they wanted to do to me originally and now the newer, slightly less invasive surgery they're going to do. I happened upon YouTube videos, graphic, of the surgery itself, and I was like, why the hell did I click on that? Yeah, it was. I don't encourage you to watch those videos, but it's fine. I still have a pretty positive attitude and outlook on this whole thing. It's just this waiting and the day-to-day stuff here. Although today the weather is beautiful, and I'm gonna go out and take a nice long walk as far as I can. Hopefully get my spirits up a little bit. I've been not thinking so much about the actual surgery, the procedure, but I have been thinking a lot about Olive, obviously, and how I can possibly spend the least amount of time away from her as I can. And I just, that causes me to get sad and stressed out too. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to think about right now. So I've been doing a lot of walking. Olive is doing fine. Seal says that Olive is bored, which was honestly one of my concerns about this whole thing. Is, it's not a major concern, but Olive gets bored with me when it's just the two of us camping alone together. We play, and I give her as much attention as I possibly can. But she gets bored. She likes to be around other people, and when we're camped with my friends who have other dogs, and she loves kids and dogs and cats, and she just loves everything, and she wants as much of everything as she can get. She's still young like that. But Seal is, like I've said before, it's given her a great temporary home, with plenty of love and safety, and so she's fine. So surgery is coming up this week, and I will probably not be able to update you immediately. Obviously, I'll be pretty groggy for a while, but as soon as I'm able to, I don't know at what point they're going to give me back my phone in the hospital. I don't know if they wait until you're ready to get discharged. As soon as I have my phone and I'm feeling up to it, I will update everybody. And I really appreciate all the well wishes and the prayers and the love and the concern. I'm fine. Olive is fine, and thank you. And I will talk to you guys soon.